Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're welcome back to BISholifestyle. If you're new here, hi, you're welcome back to the family. It has been a minute I've done a sit down chit chat video with you guys, and I just thought that I should do this video. This video is like one of the videos I've always wanted to do, and I also feel like very strongly to do this video for you guys. So this video is going to be a kind of like a little bit emotional, not really exactly, but yeah, something like that. But yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about I've been doing like some vlog, like from the beginning of the year. I was like taking some vlogs of like of the topic which I'll be talking about today, and I'm sure by the title you should know what this video is about already. So I've been doing like different vlogs of every day of how I was like. So this video I'm going to be talking about PCOS, and I don't know, it's not everybody that really knows about this, but it's called polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it's something that happens to like a lot of women, and this is something that people don't really know about, and I believe that it's something that happens and something that we should create awareness for, and something that people should know about, because not everybody is well educated or has the best to know about this. But this is something that happens to like 99% of women. This is something that everybody goes through, like most people go through, but they don't know that that's what is going on with them. So I just want to backtrack a little bit. I think I've always had PCOS right from like whenever I started my period, but I never knew I had it, because right from time I've always had my period maybe 3 times, maybe 3 months it comes, and then 1 month it ceases, it doesn't come, and then like that. It has always been like that, but since that's always been like that, I never thought that, oh, maybe it was something bad or something that happened. But you know, I was in Nigeria, and you know, telling like your parents and telling them that, oh, you didn't see a period, you know what that means? That means that you're pregnant, and I get to be like, oh, you're pregnant, blah blah. People don't think that, oh, maybe there's something wrong with you or anything. They just think maybe your body gonna do bad thing, and then you are pregnant and all this kind of stuff. So okay, so I feel like I've always had it, but I never knew I had it. Backtrack to like last year when I found out that I had PCOS, because I was having my period came in, let's say, 2020. It came in 2020 December. Yes, that was like in 2020 December, and my period did not stop. I was on my period for like 3 months. Like, yes, 3 months. I said it, for like 3 months straight. Not like it ceased. No, it did not cease. Straight, back to back. Imagine shedding blood for like 3 months straight without it stopping. And then I had to go to the hospital that, okay, this is actually not normal. This thing needs to go. Like, what is that? So I went to the hospital, and then they did like various tests, you know. And then they did various tests for me, and then they said, oh, that I had, so they said I should go and run like some blood tests and all those things, and they said I had PCOS. So they said I had PCOS, and I was like, okay, I had to go and start making research about it, because I've never heard of such before. And then I found out that like 99% of women do have this PCOS, and I was like, okay, what can I do? Like, what is the remedy to it? And then the doctor said there was no remedy, that what I just have to do was to be on birth control. I was like, birth control? And you know all the things about birth control that you hear about birth control. And I remember at that time I didn't have a choice, because I just wanted the period to stop, and the only way it could stop was me using the birth control. And I remember the first birth control which the doctor prescribed for me was a ring, and I was like, the doctor was like, I should put the ring, I have to put the ring under my legs. I was like, like I'll carry you know, I don't know if you guys know how the ring looks like. It's like a round, it's like a round ring. Like they expect me to put that round ring. I don't know if I still have it or I've thrown it away. I think I've thrown it away. Like a round ring, they want me to put it like insert it. And I always gotta watch YouTube videos and I saw some people inserting it and all this kind of thing. I was like, I cannot be feeling that there's something on my leg. Like, what kind of feeling is that? I cannot be feeling that. So I went back to the doctor's place and I told the doctor that, okay, if you want me to use a birth control, you have to like prescribe something that I will not be feeling like there's something. And I think I spoke to like some of my sisters and like friends and all, and I told them, and like, so one of my sisters then said, oh, that I should get a patch. So which I told the doctor, I called the doctor and I said, okay, I think I want a patch. I don't want all those pills and all those things. Trying to keep track of pills because I don't like taking drugs. So I need something that would help me, you know. So I called the doctor and the doctor, okay, now prescribe the patch for me. And then they put me, and then the doctor said that I'll have to see a gynecologist. Okay, yeah. I got the appointment to see a gynecologist. Guys, let me tell you, seeing a gynecologist for PCOS is just a total waste of your time. Trust me, because I saw the gynecologist and it didn't even take up to 30 minutes. I didn't even use up 30 minutes in that, maybe 10 minutes I used in that lady's office. Guess what she just said? She just wrote, she just prescribed birth control for me for 1 year. That she keep using birth control for a whole 1 year. And I was like, at least you will do something else. I would like be using birth control for 1 year. Like, did I tell you people that I'm trying to hold myself from having a child? She just prescribed like birth control for me for a whole year. And then I personally, I started having to make my own research because I didn't want to keep using birth control because birth control has its own side effects, you know, generally. So immediately, I'm so sorry guys, okay. So immediately so they put me on birth control for like 1 year, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to keep using birth control for 1 year. I had to make my own personal research, and I think from last year 2021 and this year I started making my own research. I started finding people on Instagram, and I found out like people on Instagram who had like PCOS. I started following this lady, something PCOS something, but when I find the name on Instagram, I'll make sure that I put it down so you guys can see it. I started following like, I follow at least 3 people that I know on Instagram who actually have PCOS. So, and I started following them, following their journey, and then seeing how they tell you that, oh, every doctor, I know the funny thing is the gynecologist also told me that, oh, when you're about to have a child, that is when you should come back. And I'm like, these things you're saying doesn't really make sense to me. But okay, if that's what they're going to say, what can I do? There's nothing I can do about that, you know. So I was like, so what I did was I just started making my own research, because there's no point going to the doctor's place when you're still giving birth control. What's not the point? So I started making my own research. I bought, like, there was a tea I bought. I started Chi tea from PCOS something. The person stays in Australia. I started using a PCOS tea. To be honest, I was using it. I was consistent, but then I kept using it. I don't know, I wasn't really seeing any change or any difference, to be honest. So I just stopped, and to be honest, I still even have the tea at home. They have one pack that I've not opened. So, and then I started talking to some of my other friends, and then I spoke to one of my friends that stays in Windsor, and then we're just like talking randomly, and I was just telling her, and then she was like, oh yes, she has the PCOS. I was like, oh, you do? And then she was like, yeah, that she has the PCOS. And I was surprised. I was like, oh, okay, this is actually not something to actually be ashamed of, because I was very, very ashamed of it, to actually even tell people, like, even to the extent that I found it so hard to kind of like to tell my fiance at first. But because I was like, I felt somehow, I was like, I don't know if this is something that you should share. I felt like as if I had a disease. I felt dirty, and I just felt somehow, and I felt really somehow. And then I spoke to another one of my friends, who then eventually I started talking to people more, and I found out that more people even have this thing, and it's not really it's not a condition where you have to hide. And it really took a lot of me. It took a lot out of me to actually come and record this video. It's something I've really wanted to do, to be honest. So so as I was saying, so then later on I started making my own research, and I started using tea and all those kind of stuff. So last year it was just up and down, to be honest. My period, it doesn't come every month. It never does. So this year I said, okay, I'm going to be very, very consistent on it, and be using. So Maran, what was her name? Maraji, sorry, I said Marana. Maraji did a video on sometime this year, I think beginning of this year or last year, or so late last year, and like when she got pregnant for her son. And then she was talking about PCOS and what she uses and all those drugs and all that good stuff. I said, okay, I think I see a sister that's also in this same situation with me. I decided that, okay, I'm going to buy these drugs, which I actually did. I bought these drugs. I started using it. I was consistent. I was literally consistent at the beginning of the year. I used it January, February, March. And I think my period came, but when it came, it didn't stop. That's my problem. My period comes, but it doesn't stop. You see all those people that you people have 7 days period, 4 days period, and you people just stop. My period used to be like that before. It used to be 4 days, it used to be 7 days, and it didn't stop. And also I gained weight. I gained my own symptoms. People have symptoms of maybe having hair on their chest, or maybe be having eczema, all those things. I don't have all those stuff. I don't. What me I have is mostly maybe tenderness, and also weight gain is like, I feel like that's my own more symptom, like weight gain, because I just gain weight. I don't eat. People say, oh, you have eaten a lot, blah, 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 blah. But people don't always know what you're going through. They just think that, oh, you are eating too much and you are gaining weight, which is actually not, for me, it's not true, you know. So that noise again. Every time I'm recording a video, there must be that motorcycle that passed out of my house. Very rude set of people. So so as I was saying, so I had to work more on getting. So I got almost all the medications, not everything though, to be honest, because most of them, they were not selling it in Canada. I had to buy them from the US and all, and send them to Canada for me to be able to use them. So I was using it, and then when I started using it, my period came. And then when it came, I was like, oh, okay, this is working. I kept using it, guys, even while I was on my period. So I noticed that, okay, this period is not stopping. What can I do about this, you know? And then I was like, I didn't know what to do and all that good stuff. So I had to stop using it, because I felt maybe that's what was making the blood to be flowing. And that's why, and I stopped using it. When I stopped using it, like for like almost 2 months, it didn't, like, the period did not show face. Also, sorry, I mean almost 2 months, period did not stop. I had to go back to the hospital again, did another blood test. I have like videos, I have vlogs on that. I'm just gonna put this one out first before I put the vlog out, because I have like clips, a lot of clips of when I went to the hospital, everything. I went to the hospital back, and I spoke to someone, I met a nurse and all those things. We did all those tests. I explained to them how I was on birth control and all those things and all this kind of stuff, yabba 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 things. So funny enough, the doctor who I met there also put me back on birth control, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to keep using birth control. And let me tell you something, the truth about using birth control is that it affects your mood, your time, it makes you add weight. Like the way I was always feeling when I was on birth control was really, really not even good for me. I'm not even gonna lie, my mental state and all those kind of stuff. But the funny thing is this, yeah, when I was on birth control this second time, it didn't work. When I started using birth control, it did not work, guys. It did not work. Birth control did not work for me. So what I had to now, when it did not work the second time, I had to, like, okay, I stopped using it, because what's the point of using something that, let's say, use it for 2 weeks and then it's probably gonna stop? It didn't stop. It still kept going. And the worst thing is that, see, you see people where I used to have heavy flow. See, heavy. I don't know if you guys know the biggest pad, the biggest, I don't, if you guys, if you're in Canada, you will know this, the big purple pad, the biggest, the pump. Guys, I think I need to show you people the pad so that you guys can know what I'm talking about. Just 1 second. Okay guys, so this is the biggest, this is kind of like the biggest pad you will find in Canada. Like this pad, let me show you people. Can you see how I'm opening it? You see how big this pad is? I use two, like, it's not like I have to wear two at the same time because my flow is so heavy and I have to change it every 1 hour. Guys, it's so horrible. It happened to me like a few months ago, the last time my period came. My period has not come for like almost, I'm just gonna check because I have it on my flow hub. Can you see? 85 days late, because I always make sure I insert it on my flow. So the last time I had my period was in May. Guys, can you see? In May was the last time I had my period. So imagine May, June, July, August, September, October. I've not had my period since 85 days. Can you guys see? 85 days on my flow app. So since 85 days, and people say, oh, maybe you're pregnant. Ha ha ha. I'm not pregnant, my dear. Me know you. I'm not. But it's just, and the last time I had it, I'm not gonna lie, it was super duper heavy. This pad I use up to 10 in a day. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm dead ass serious. I use 10, and it's not like the 10 I'm using is not going to full. This one, like, I double this pad. I'll wear one at the front and I'll wear another one at the back, this same pad, because if I don't change it before, maybe I think within an hour, if I don't change it within an hour, I will be all blood. There was a day I was even sleeping, and then I woke up in the night. I think I woke up to pee or something, and I was on my period. Guys, my whole bed was a pool of blood. I'm not even lying. I had to wake my friend up because I felt so, thank God it was a lady. I felt so embarrassed and all, like, because my whole bed was a pool of, you think that they cut one part of my body in the middle of the night. They now say, oh yeah, oh, that's sorry bed. Everything was like, my whole bed was like a pool of blood. I had to wake up and pack it and then go and take a shower and change to like clean clothes and all. It was like midnight, so I'm not even gonna lie, like 4 a.m. Imagine waking up to a pool of blood. Like, it's not like as if you had, this one is not like it's a stain. It's not a stain, it's a pool. Like, God even saved my bed sheets, that because I have like a bed cover. Thank God that bed cover was there. If I don't have the bed cover, I don't know what I'll be saying right now, because probably my bed will forever remember that blood stain on it, So I couldn't, so I had to I woke up that night. I had to pack all the blankets and wash everything that same day because I was really bleeding. That's how bad my period gets, like, when it comes. So what I just want to say is that PCOS is something that I feel like everybody should literally go and check themselves to make sure that they don't have it, because if you have it, you need to take care of it. So now I started, my friend who stays in Windsor, when she came to my house last, and like we're like having that discussion and all, and then she advised me that, because there's this lady I follow on Instagram. She makes like foods and tells you, like, advice you on what to eat and what not to eat and all this kind of stuff. So she told me that I should stay away from gluten and dairy, because that is really helping her. I hope someday we'll be able to do a YouTube video together, maybe whenever she comes to Montreal or whenever I see her next or whatever. So she was like I should stay gluten free and dairy free. And since when she left, I think she came here in August. Since when she left, I've literally been staying gluten free. I started eating gluten free bread, gluten free pasta to spaghetti, gluten free spaghetti, macaroni, everything. I eat everything gluten free. You come to my house, you see gluten free bread on my table. I eat gluten free cookies, muffins, cupcakes, everything gluten free. If I'm having anything dairy, I take dairy free cheese. I have dairy free cheese, which I actually absolutely love. And the funny thing is that, do you know, even eating gluten free and dairy free food, yeah, you don't even know the difference, because I don't always know the difference between the dairy free I eat and the gluten free, different from the other foods which I'm normally used sorry, I'm normally used to, and I actually absolutely really enjoy eating it. I eat gluten free everything, even to pancakes, to waffles, everything. I make sure that everything I'm buying is gluten free or dairy free. Even butter, even till butter, I buy dairy free butter, gluten free butter. I don't eat anything that has gluten or dairy. And I started becoming so strict about it because I just needed to change my lifestyle, because I can't be continuing like this. So I started being more consistent on it. If I go to the store to buy bread, I buy gluten free bread. If I go to this to get anything. But the only problem I'm just having right now is the fact that I've not found the milk which I like. I hate almond milk. It's nasty. I've tried that thing more than 2 times. They said buy this other time, buy the one that has vanilla. I tried it. It's horrible. I don't like almond milk. The only time I like the almond milk, I think I like it when you blend it with something. Because when my friend came, she bought almond milk and she left it in my fridge, and I blended it with, I think I tried to make something I saw online. I blended it with it, and I actually liked it. That's the only time I like almond milk. Every other time I hate almond milk so much. So I started, I've not yet found the perfect milk I want. So I'm still fighting in only that milk aspect, because I've not yet found the milk I like. My friend said I should try oat milk. I'm not really an oats person. I'm not an oat fan, so it's still hard for me to go and try oat milk. But please, if you guys know any very good milk that you think that will be very good for me, that I should try or whatever, please put it down in the description box so I can go and get it and probably try it. Even to my yogurt, I take dairy free yogurt. There's this particular yogurt I like from Silk. It's really nice. I don't know, might not be nice to some other people, but I actually absolutely do love it. So everything I buy now is gluten free, dairy free in my house. Everything, literally everything, because I had to consistently remind myself that I needed to change my lifestyle so that I could be able to, so that this year could be able to be better. And I kind of have to start creating my own recipes so that I can be able to enjoy what I'm doing. So anyways, I think I'm just gonna end this video right now. I just want to let you guys know that we should all try to get tested to just make sure that you don't have this PCOS or whatever, and just to make sure that you are okay, because we never know. It's not like a bad condition, to be honest. It's just for you to know how to manage it. And yeah, and I remember when I went to the gynecologist, Ghana was like, oh, the only problem is that you might not be able to have children, but I know that I overcome by the blood, and I know that the blood of Jesus is with me, and God says that nobody will ever be barren, and I know that when I want to have my child, I'll have my child properly, and I'm not going to take what the doctor says. So as I was saying, so that's what I'm saying. So yeah, I think we should make this awareness to people, and just especially people back home in Nigeria or whatever country you're watching this from, people in your country. Not everybody knows about it, but okay. So, and also I just want to say that if you guys want more videos concerning this PCOS, or you want me to share more, or you want me to make videos or vlogs or whatever concerning PCOS, kind of food I eat, what I don't eat, and me going grocery shopping, even to my cereal. I eat gluten-free cereal, and I really love it so much. So even to where I grocery shop, what I buy, what I eat, what I don't eat, all those kind of things. If you guys want to know more about it, please don't forget to put it down in the comment section. Please put it down in the comment section. Send me a DM on my Instagram, which I will make sure I put my Instagram handle right here so you guys can have it. Make sure that you send me a DM on my Instagram. Just let us build this community to help other people, because not everybody knows about this, and I promise you that 99% of women are going through this, and I hope this video will help somebody, or will impact somebody, and you will know that you are not alone. You are really not alone in this. And like this lady always says, she says sisters, they call it sisterhood. Is CYSTERHOOD, sisterhood. We are all in this together. If you guys really want more videos about this PCOS, I'll be so happy to share, and to give you guys more about it, and bring you guys more to my life in passing. Like I said, this video is one of the videos which I think is very, very important to go out there. And also apart from it being important, yeah, I think we should just be aware about it, and I hope it doesn't offend anybody. I hope so. And yeah, just a quick disclaimer, this is really my own personal experiences. I don't know how yours is, but if you are one of us, one of the sisters, I hope I pronounced very well, yeah, just put it down in the comment section. Let's build a community, yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, please don't forget, please subscribe to my channel. I'm so excited to meet you. I have 310 subscribers, and it seems very little, but I'm just so grateful, because imagine 300 and something people know you is a lot. So yeah, I am so excited, and I really hope this video helps somebody. It makes you feel not alone, and I hope God bless you and bless your home, your family, and everything that concerneth to you. And yeah, and I pray that God will heal you. It will heal us in the name of Jesus. Everything that concerns us will help us. And also, I have a friend of mine, who, not really a friend of a friend actually, who did a video like this on our YouTube. I'll try to link it up and see whether the video could be able to help somebody. Yeah, so do have a nice day. Bye. Jesus.
Don't give me mistake.